A few days before Christmas in 2025, my best friend died of a heart attack. He was 30 years younger than me, and it was a shock to lose him that quickly. I'd like to share a few words about him. His name was Steve, but that was not his given name. He was adopted from South Korea when he was 8 years old. His given name at the time was Hun. However, he never knew his actual birth parents. He was adopted by a family in Maryland when he was 8 years old and brought to the United States. Did not know any English, but he learned quickly. He had to because he arrived during the summer and he had to go start school in September. So he not only learned English, but he kept up with his studies. Steve was not a perfect man. He had his faults just like all of us. But he had a lot going for him. He was a hard worker. His grandmother, his adoptive grandmother, was Italian and a very good cook, as most are. He learned cooking from her at an early age and fell in love with cooking and stuck with it the rest of his life. He decided to become a sushi chef and traveled the Asian rim learning sushi from the best. And he ended up being one of the best sushi masters that I've ever known. He also managed several restaurants. He loved the food industry. And he would arrive early in the morning and stay late at night, sometimes working 10 or 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, because he wanted the food to be just right and perfect for the customers that came in to enjoy his food. We lived on adjoining boats in a marina. I met him 12 years ago at the marina, and we became very good friends. He always looked out for me, made sure that I got good food to eat, made sure I had my exercises, got my vitamins. And during a rough time in his life, we decided to travel to Honduras together. While we were in Honduras, he met a young lady and fell in love. Now, this young lady had 5 children, but she had been abandoned by the children's father. Since Steve was adopted himself, after he fell in love with this woman, he not legally but figuratively adopted all 5 of her children. He worked tirelessly in order to support them. And wouldn't you know it, 2 years later after they met, little Steve was born. Unfortunately, Steve's death came just 1 month before little Steve's 6th birthday. He was so looking forward to traveling to Honduras to be with his son for his birthday. However, Steve's spirit still lives, and his family loves him. All 5 of those children love him and miss him very much. During the 12 years that I knew him, he never went to the doctor. He seemed the perfect health. However, I dropped him off at work at 8 o'clock one morning, and when the other workers came in at 9, they found him, and there was no saving him. It is a sad story in some ways, but a wonderful story in other ways. He is remembered fondly by me and his family in Honduras and his son in California. Rest in peace, Steve. We love you, buddy.